all the latest on the SaWGuy podcast, be sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell icon. Welcome to the SaWGuy podcast. As always, y'all know, I am the SaWGuy, and today you're joining me for $5 horror finds. Ooh, yeah. This is kind of a rare gem that I found. Digging through all this, I was just like, no fucking way this film is in there for $5. And I was like, oh shit, it is in there for $5. I found one of my favorites from Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. Dun dun dun. I got hooked on this movie back in the day because, you know, Saw Mama used to watch this all the time. And it was scary as fuck back in the day, you know, especially, you know, where I live in Fresno, you see a bunch of birds and shit come in, and this always made me think twice about fucking with a bird. Like, oh shit, I remember that movie. The Birds is a really true classic film. Later on, they did a sequel to it called The Birds 2. It has nothing to do with Hitchcock. It just kind of continued a random story of it. And eventually, I believe that they were trying to do a remake of this. And I'm just like, you can't remake Alfred Hitchcock. Look what happened with Psycho when they tried that, right? But anyways, with this film, I really enjoyed it. And, you know, I see this film a lot, like a lot of references to it, because I go to the casinos, and they have a slot machine of just Alfred Hitchcock movies. And one of my favorite bonuses is when you get into the Birds, you know, episode on that. Because when you go with the birds, all the birds come in, and then you hit, like, a jackpot and shit. And I was like, oh, shit! But The Birds, I mean, you can't beat that for $5. It's a classic film. It's just as iconic as Psycho and all of his other films that he's worked on. But thank y'all for tuning in for $5 horror finds, and I'll catch y'all next time, as always.
Bow down to the king.